Hey everyone, I'm doing a video about the Deep Quintet Strings from ADO. Very happy about that release. It's been released this morning, and this library is focusing on round-robin articulations for repetitions. Super happy to see ADO back on Contact. They were focusing a bit on sound paint, and they've done so much for Contact and released so many libraries, so that I was thinking maybe they just give up now. But as smart as they are, they absolutely understood the need of composers and what other libraries don't have so far. And true, this round-robin articulation is missing a bit. I don't know if other libraries are really doing it, but if you've been trying to play these types of things, this is the music I was working on these days, is something like that.
Cette décision serait donc un risque.
And then faster tempo like this.
Impropre par les avocats, ces nettoyeurs enragés, comme les ont décrits les enfants.
I just can't get the result I want. This music here was not intended to be like this. In the end, I used the MSS the MSS does a good job as this type of thing, but it's too large for what I wanted. I just wanted some chamber or a quartet for a neoclassical feeling, and in the end you can feel like this orchestration is too large. But it's what happened when you're doing using libraries. Sometimes you have to adapt your artistic ambition to what is available, and that's what I was doing. I tried the sample modeling also, but I just can't get a natural feeling. It's a bit synthetic for me. Demos are amazing on internet, it's just that there's so many CCs, probably I just don't do it right. Quintet, out of the box, cello, violin. Let's see how these types of chords would sound like. I'm just going to play live on the keyboard, and I'm going to try to play as regularly as I can, and just to give you a feeling, but obviously yeah, it's amazing. Just to start with, it's amazing. These repetitions are amazing. If you haven't heard an alternative, like for example the Abbey Road, this is the Violin doing these type of things. So these are 4 round robins for the long notes, but there's no round robins, I guess, for transitions, and that's where you get this machine gun effects. This would sound like that. So at the end, you can hear I focused on 2 notes to just insist on what the repetition would sound like. And so if you have this type of playing da-da-da-da-da-da-da, then you just can't use this or you just can't write this type of music. That's simply as it is. And now I think I feel more comfortable with that library to go in that type of writing, and it's very common in soundtracks. ADO is right about it. Now let's try a faster tempo. Terrible playing, but you get the picture. And so there is quite an offset. I would probably add like a minus 80 milliseconds once it's programmed, played, and you might have to adapt, because as regular as I'm trying to be, and clearly I'm not playing quite regularly, and also because of that offset, it's hard to play and have that delay. But you would have to tweak a little bit, I think, from what I've been playing. Sometimes you, rather than having a da-ga-da-ga-da-ga-dum, I have some feeling. Sometimes you have some combinations, go da-ba-dum-ba-ba-dum-bum, exaggerate, but there's a bit that feeling sometimes. For the rest, you play it out of the box, and that's good news when you're looking for ideas. Let's listen to the violas. Again, medium tempos, not as slow as the demos are on the official website. sounds pretty good. Honestly, it's just played on the keyboard like this. There's not much time programming it, and you already have something that's absolutely a game changer for me. And the like 3 movies I did with these types of music, I just avoid these repetitions at all costs, and so it changes the music in the end because it doesn't work. Abbey Road again, this is the only library I have as an alternative. Let's hear it out. Sorry, loading time is a bit long on the on this player. So instantly you have these repetitions. I'm going to stop with Abbey Road, just because I wouldn't like people to think, all right, this is terrible. It's an amazing library. Sound is just, I love that sound, okay? I like the sound of the Abbey Quintet. If I had to select one, I might go with the Abbey Road. It's just for another type of playing. It's more for phrases and things like that. And just to end up, I'm going to play a bit of phrases on the Abbey Road and same type of phrases on the quintet. And you can, I hope you see there's quite an advantage of working with the Abbey Road here. So you're doing great with Deep Quintet Strings, yeah, for this type of things. But there is a little bit of bite in some of the attacks. I don't know what it is. Just hitting harder, some velocity triggers other type of long notes with a harsher attack, and you can feel it. It gives a bit of bite in your sentence, in your phrase. I don't know how you say it. That I miss a bit in the quintet, and it's funny the way you miss it. It's because you can feel that the attack is made for this type of legato thing. So this library is just insanely amazing for that. So that's it. Enough for Abbey Road. That is just it's not one or the other, like always. Sorry for that. But I'm just gonna go to the cello, because the cello is amazing for this type of repetition too. And I just thought maybe I played with the mic on. Hopefully not, because then you hear the keyboard. Sorry, I'm gonna cut the mic now and play with the cello. So you can hear a bit of levels are not really even. There's a bit of jump sometimes. It's not me playing. There's a bit of that. I don't know if that's about to be an update, some sort at some point. Hope that's not a problem to play with. I like the cello. I don't know. They are working a bit better in the higher register. There's something in the medium where there's some like another string. Let me try again. See if I have an idea on that. I'm gonna try. I have tried a bit the speed button, but that would be slow and fast, or fast and slow. I don't know. Let's go. Let's try it like that. It didn't change much when I tried it. I'm gonna try again like this. No, to me there's a bit of programmation issue there. Really, I'm playing the same velocities on this. And there's a big jump, eh? Sorry, I leave the keyboard on, else I'm just cutting on and off the mic. Yeah, so I don't know, that could be a little bit upgraded. I'm sure it might be just programmation, really. It's not a recording problem, hopefully. There's a bit of difference in these type of string playing, like it's a bit harsher here. Obviously, maybe it's played on higher positions, and I don't know much about playing technique, so I'm not going to say anything. But in that register, there's something a bit more, a bit softer. So it makes a difference when you go from one to the other. All right, that's it. For me, that's an absolute bargain. That price, so that's an introduction price, I guess. That's the super good news for me. I thought, all right, it's another 600 whatever dollar, pound, euro library, and I just paid the professional version of Abbey Road and this and that. And so you don't want to just buy that other thing that is more or less what you have, but it's not. I think really this type of orchestration, this type of playing technique, sorry, this library is just insanely good for that price. Wow. Okay, what else? Hopefully I haven't EQ'd and tried to work it to see if you could match a bit these libraries, because if you manage to have Abbey Road and the Deep Quintet like having some similarity in the EQs, then you can switch from one to another. Obviously that's super ambitious. A bit surprised that it doesn't come with multi mics, at least a room mic. That's very strange from what we used with ADO release. Maybe I missed something, but I think that's the UI. I got everything. Maybe it's another, where's the Deep Quintet instruments? You have individual patches, traditional legato. I don't know what's that. I don't care. Just the repetitions is what we were focusing in, and it works amazingly great. That's it. Hope you liked the video. Please share if you have any other libraries you use. And yeah, I'm doing this type of things that I'm not aware of, because I'm still looking for it. But I guess that this is a very, very good, powerful tool and wonderful solution for that. Thanks ADO for this thing, honestly. Super happy they're back on contact with something ambitious, not expensive, and super functional. Thanks for watching.